Anguish does not begin to describe the depth of pain we all felt 20 years ago. We couldn't believe what we were seeing was real. We couldn't turn off the news.
You could just see this wall of debris come flying at us.
We shed tears as we heard tales of bravery, tales of sacrifice, of selflessness. Our hearts broke even more when we saw the faces of the missing, the stories of the lost. The last phone call. Then, the funerals. Bagpipes. Taps. We were united in grief. Our differences evaporated. Overnight, it seemed, American flags appeared at every front door. Yet the sense of security we assumed was our birthright had vanished. Why? How? Whom? It was the dots, we were told. We failed to connect the dots, and thus the war on terror began. American commandos soon entered Afghanistan. The mission, to root out those who would harbor terrorists. A mission that would extend to Iraq and elsewhere. A mission that would last 20 years. Many rushed to enlist in the cause, volunteers all, men and women more than willing to do their bit to serve their country. When the statue of Saddam Hussein fell in Baghdad, many assumed the war in Iraq would be short-lived. Many were wrong. As the war dragged on, the casualty count grew. New words were introduced to our vocabulary: insurgent, IED, collateral damage. As the wounded and the fallen came home, we honored their service and thanked them for it. But the war, the fighting, the repeated deployments were often burdens almost unbearable. What they faced, what their families endured, only those who were there and the ones who loved them truly understand the cost. As the last transports left Afghanistan just days ago, and as we mark 20 years since the attacks on American soil, we find ourselves at a moment of reckoning. We'd love nothing better than to declare mission accomplished, but what we know for sure, that's just not so.
So today's a day to pause, and perhaps even a day to pray.
Definitely a day to remember and reflect. Thank you for helping us do that, Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
Especially the sacrifice of our men and women in the armed services. You know, we can't say enough about that and the ramifications of this day.
Still goes on.
Yes, it does.
We'll be back right after this.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.